This is Wolfie here. I don't expect anybody to be up at this time of day. Um, hold on a second. Where do I do this? We'll bring it up front. There it is. Nobody's here yet, but we're just leaving our Airbnb. It was a beautiful, pleasant experience for everybody, with the exception of me. Now, I'm not complaining, okay? I'm not. When you go a motel or a hotel, you have, the beds are a certain height, chairs, all of that, right? Wow, it's a lot. Oh, that's right. No, but I'm on a live, I mean. It's 8:30 in the morning, right? So anyway, we get there and it's a beautiful Airbnb, eh, Howie? Yeah, absolutely right. Beautiful. Everything had neat little labels on them saying, okay, this is where this is, this is where this is. Please leave your towels here, your dirty towels here when you're done. It's 10:30 p.m. in Australia. My nephew from Australia is probably still suffering from jet lag or whatever. But so I got to tell you, that the Airbnb, the bed was too high. I mean, and it was, thank God it wasn't memory foam or it would have killed me, but the bed was too, hey, Sarah, Dan, Tracy, Teresa, and Yellowbird. So we're in Bridgenorth, Ontario right now. We're leaving our Airbnb. And so the bed was too high. The tub was too high, sides were too high. Thank God I showered before we left on Friday morning. The toilet was too low. The futon to sit on was too low, and there was no other chairs except the chair table at the table. And the table was like a high table, like you'd get in a bar, and it had high chair-like bar stools around it. So I was either needing help up out of the futon, or my feet were dangling off the floor, and I lived in fear of falling out of bed. But other than that, everything was beautiful. It was clean, and we had hey, am I missing any chat here? Where's the chat box thing so I can go live chat? Oh, it doesn't have that. Well, and then yesterday, oh yeah, Tim Hortons. Need a cup of tea. So, if we had any, my eldest nephew said it correctly. If we had any expectations on it turning out well, it exceeded our expectations. I gotta tell you guys, I'll do a live later and tell you all about it, but I've seen people I haven't seen since high school. And yeah, just a cup of tea, baby. Thank you. You know the drill. And okay, I gotta shush for a minute while he orders.
Morning. Could I have an extra large dark roast with 2 cream?
Okay.
And an extra large orange pekoe tea with 1 bag in.
Okay.
2 milk.
And
And a blueberry muffin.
And a hash brown.
And a hash brown if you got one.
Okay.
That's it.
Coffee, please.
Thank you.
So Gracie has to have a hash brown when we go to Tim Hortons. So, hi Grizzly Girl. Visual is horrible on my tablet, and my phone is totally black and only sound, so yes, it does matter. What does matter? Oh, I'm buffering. Well, wait until we get, you know why? We're in a Tim Hortons drive-thru, and they restrict their Wi-Fi. I don't even know if my Wi-Fi, just give us a second.
And we're in Bridgenorth, Ontario.
Yeah, we're in Bridgenorth. We're out in the suburbs of Peterborough. But okay, it's better now, good. Every guy in high school that played band with my brother Bob showed up. And
hello.
Except for one pair of brothers, but there was two bass players showed up, 2 drummers and their
Do you want
families.
the other tea bag on the side?
Yes, please, dear. Is it in a wrapper?
Yep, it is.
Oh, perfect. Thank
Some
you.
people don't take it, that's why I want
Oh, no, I always take it because they're good for traveling.
Yeah, of
Just
course.
keep them handy.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your day.
You too.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Did I get my muffin?
Oh, right here. There we go.
There you go. Have a nice day. Here, Gracie, Mommy's got your hash brown. I'm here gonna bite. You want your hash brown? You don't want your take your hash brown. Okay, I'm gonna throw it back in the back seat. She'll find it back there. Anyway, so needless to say, Bob and I went to school with his band friends. And my dad, okay. Yeah, I heard is he okay? I heard he got shot at.
Trump.
Hello! How's it going, sweetheart? So anyway, everybody knows I have fibrofog. I take lorazepam for sleep aids, and I smoke marijuana. And so my memory, now I haven't seen a lot of these guys in over 20 years. Some of them 40. So we're looking, Howie? Who's the guy with the silver hair? And we're looking, going, who are those guys? Because they were getting right in and helping the boys and all that stuff, set up for the band. I had a rehearsal with the boys on Friday night. And apparently Briar filmed me singing.
I did.
With Briar's phone.
You
Okay.
figure out that.
We got to figure, he's got to transfer it to my phone when we're there. I'm going to get him to do that. Anyway, and yes, I'm going to the res today.
I'm going the wrong way.
You're going the wrong way. Where the hell are you going? Silly man.
Back to the Airbnb.
Back to the air. Whoa. So anyway, this is how it happened. One of my nieces bought one of Bob's daughters. Oh, it was nice. It was fantastic. It was the way all celebrations of life should be. Howard? It was amazing. There were there were some tears, but we were all smiling through them, right? A lot of music, good food. And his daughters, Bronwyn, Katie, and Liz, had framed. There was one of my brother's hand carved guitars, electric guitars there. One of his chess sets, he hand carved chess sets. He's a really amazing wood carver. And pictures in frames of us all the kids, all the grandkids, all of it, all along the fence lines, and it was so big. They had his fez. My brother had this thing. He had a fez, So anyway, I'm sitting down, and everybody keeps coming up and saying, "Okay, who's that over there? Who's that over there?" Because apparently I knew everybody. Gracie, stop. Go get your hash brown. Apparently I knew everybody there. I didn't know everybody there, but I'm going to say I knew 5% of the people there, right here.
More than me.
Yeah. So, anyway, my niece Katie comes up. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Kathy. My niece is across the lawn. We're about, 15 feet away, and she goes, Bev, this is one of Uncle Bobby, or this is one of Daddy's friends. And and he was standing there, I guess, with his wife. And I said, "Oh, it's pleased to meet you." And he goes, "You know me, Bev." And I went, "No." I said, "Honey, I got fibromyalgia fog. I'm drinking marijuana tea, and I take lorazepam for sleep. My brain is Swiss cheese." And he started walking towards me, because she said, "This is one of Daddy's friends, Chris." And I said, "Nice to meet you." And he goes, "You know me." And he starts walking towards me, and I went, "Oh, Chris Bryan!" Right? And he started laughing, and then he gave me a big hug, and I went, "Wait a second." And I grabbed his butt. I said, "Yes, that's you," right? Howie's laughing, his wife's laughing. And so that was amazing. That was amazing. And then he said, "Well, Chris Green's here," because there was two Daves, two Green. 2 Daves, 2 Chris's, a Tim, a Steve. Oh, yeah, and Doug Harrison wasn't there either. Doug Harrison wasn't there. But anyway, every once in a while, and everything was, wonderful, and people were talking and stuff, and every once in a while I go, holy crap, Chris Green, right? And they got a big kick out of it, and I got to get up and sing with them for a minute. Well, they were saying they had a band going on. Like everybody who could play got up and played, and my best friend from when I was 12 came with her husband, and my other friend from that age came with her husband, and he played mandolin, and it was just awesome. And every one of my brother's friends, some of them I dated, every one of my brother's friends who as we were leaving, I said, thank you for completing, my social circle. And they went, what? I said, I've known you guys most of my life. I just haven't seen you in a long time, right? And the hugs were amazing. The biggest hugs were amazing. And every time I introduced Howie to, this is Chris. He used to play drums with Bob. This is Chris. He used to play bass with Bob. This is Tim. He used to play drums with Bob. And Howie kept asking, did she grab your ass? And he goes, and Tim goes, no, she didn't grab my ass. I said no. I was a little more respectful because Tim looked a little bit like a deer in the headlights. I said, I didn't grab your ass. He said, you could have, right? Oh, when I met Angie's Ken. I met Angie Passmore's Ken, her new boyfriend. And he goes, I started walking towards him, and I'm going, and he goes, okay, here it comes. So when I went to hug him, he locked his ass so tight you could have cracked walnuts with it because he knew I was going to grab it. I've always had a thing for butts. So we are on our way. Hi, Joyce. We are on our way now back to the scene of the party because I left my tea stick there, and I left my my traveling mug that Corey got me that says thank you for being awesome. I will not part with that. And my cousin left me some clothes, and I got a laundry basket, all kinds of stuff. I could barely move because
Get back, Gracie.
Gracie, get in the back.
Get back.
Get in the back.
Get back.
Back up. So, it was awesome. It was awesome. I got to be with cousins that Debbie showed up late, as always. Debbie's always late.
Lost.
Oh, of course she did. So, I just wanted to fill you guys in because you haven't seen me, and I will probably do a live later tonight. And but I would be repeating everything I just said. So I just want to let you know that when I sang, you guys were in front of me. You guys were right there. And I was a little off key starting because I haven't done it in a long time. Or was I off key at all? Howie's like, yeah, you did good.
Oh, a little off key at one point.
Well, you know what? It's different when you're singing, and it's different when you got a microphone and you can't hear yourself over the band. You really can't. It's really hard to hold key. But we had a blast. We had a blast. Howie was very patient. He walked the dog. Briar, I was really particularly proud of because Briar has social anxiety. And it's worse with family. And everyone goes, why would it be worse with family? It's because family, there's expectations of like, hi, Briar, don't you know me? And he goes, and he freezes, right? So when we were first there and setting up, it was just his cousins and their children and us, right? And it was all good. He was helping set up and filling coolers and all that. And then some people showed up. And then he started hanging out and helping Dad with whatever Dad was doing. And then more people showed up and he sat next to Dad. And then more people showed up and he sat next to me. And I thought, okay, here he's getting, that's an orange light. He sat next to me and I said, you okay, baby? Because the more anxious he gets, the closer he either sticks to Arthur, Mom or Dad or Aunt Wendy, right? And he said, I'm going to go for a walk. And I said, okay, so as long as we know. So he went for a walk.
Walked to Walmart.
No, he went 2 walks. And then
He went to Walmart.
he walked all the way up here to Walmart from there. And he got himself a thing for his earphones and stuff. So whenever it got too much for him, he would just go for a walk. He would
That's
just,
what I do.
yeah, that's what Daddy did. Daddy would get Gracie on the leash and away they'd go, right? So it was all awesome. My grandson really didn't want much to do with me because he had cousins to play with. Oh, my God, you got to hear this. My youngest nephew, Andrew, has 2 daughters. And when I walked in the back, like, see, I haven't seen the elder one, little Eleanor. I haven't seen her since she was at Mikey's wedding, and she was a little bit toddler. And I have not seen their new baby at all yet, Georgia, and she's 2, a little over 2. So I walk in the backyard, and they're on the deck, and I said, hello, Eleanor. And she goes, hi, Grandma. And I said, hello, Georgia. She goes, hi, Grandma, right? And I said, I'm not Grandma, I'm Grammy Bev, right? And then Wendy and I were sitting together, and they looked at us, and I said, I know it's confusing. And then Georgia just shook her head and said, Grandma, Grandma. That was it. Grandma, Grandma. I was Grandma for the rest of the weekend because Wendy and I look a lot alike, right? And they didn't want to bother dealing with Wolseley? No. They didn't want to bother dealing with deciding, trying to figure out shirt tail relatives. So I was just, everyone who was like of her mother's age, Georgia would say, Mom, help, or up, right? But just go right around the corner here. And it should be right there, right? Yeah. So we're here at my brother-in-law's house, and we're gonna say goodbye to everybody and hi to everybody. Pull into Bob and Kathy's driveway. Maybe, or is there room in Marty's? No. Oh, okay. Anyway, look, guys, I'm going to go and give some lovin's to those beautiful baby girls and my grandson before we go out for breakfast. Then we're going to go visit Nan. If you want, I'll do a live stream when we're at Nan's. But Briar will be there, so he'll be uncomfortable, so probably not, but I'll take pictures. And then we're going to go home. So I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And you were with me in my heart the entire weekend. I wish I could have live streamed, but that would have kind of been invasive for everybody, right? I love you. Take care. God bless. Huh?
Pause.